Things are starting out fast down here at Haulover today. We already have a missing swimmer call and authorities are racing out of the inlet in a search and rescue effort. Welcome back guys to Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet in Miami, Florida. I'm your host Broncos Guru in collaboration with our boy Wavy Boats, and it's another Wavy Guru Productions back down here at the inlet. Our first contestant to step in the ring and do battle with Haulover today is gonna show you what it's like when you come running hard through the inlet. Here we'll see this cobia starts to make its way into Haulover, and they're running pretty hard with this heavy of a following sea, and oh no, we've stuffed the bow early. Our guys were going just a little bit too fast, didn't have the nose trimmed up high enough, and that bow stuffed hard right into that wave, and our guys and this crew is completely soaked right here. Man, they're going to continue their way into Haulover, but that is a rough way for the boats to start this battle against the inlet today, because the inlet is firing. They're going to have an uphill challenge as they go down 1-0 early, and Haulover takes the first round. I see people mention it in the comments all the time. What's the best way to handle yourself as you're going through Haulover Inlet? Well, there are a few pointers you can grab, especially if you watch this channel a lot. The first one we don't talk about all that often, but it's pretty obvious. If you don't want to wind up on this channel in the losers column, one of the best things you can do is not go down the middle. Too often, in fact, almost every boat that comes out of Haulover Inlet wants to come straight down the middle of the inlet, when the reality is, if you hug either the north or the south jetty, you're going to have a much calmer ride. When you come out the middle, you're going to have a rough ride the whole way out, even once you get past the jetties. If you stay in the middle, things are going to be rocking and rolling, and you're going to increase your chances of doing exactly this and stuffing the bow. And this is our second cobia today to stuff the bow. But if they would have just picked one of the jetties to hug, they likely would have had a better shot at this. But this crew chose to come down the middle, and as we just mentioned, they took a wave over the bow and wind up in the loser column, and the boats take a loss in this round. There are some other advantages to hugging the jetties, and we'll go ahead and let one of our experts show you how it's done. That's right, the red top legend himself has decided to grace us on this day, and he notoriously hugs the north side of this inlet because it gives him a little bit of a clearer lane. Once again, this is a smaller vessel, but look at how much of a calmer ride he's having than even the last boat we saw come through. And here he's just going to kind of start to pick his way out of the inlet. But here's one of the biggest advantages. If you hug this north side of the jetty, you can immediately, as soon as you clear the jetty, get out of this wash and all of a sudden have a much calmer ride and take a win for the boats like he did here. Our fourth round contestant decides they want a rough ride, and they're going to head down the middle as well. This vessel's a Boston whaler, just like the red top legend was driving. Well, of course, they're two different boats. This vessel's obviously significantly bigger than the boat the red top legend was in. But you'll see, as he's chosen to come down the middle here, it's just going to be a rougher ride. Right here, the red top legend was able to sneak out the side of the inlet once he cleared the jetties and had a calm ride out the rest of the way. Here, these guys are caught in the washing machine that's just outside of Haulover, where the current from the tide's trying to go out and the east wind's trying to push the waves in, creating a mess. Now these guys do make it out, and I'm going to give them a win, but it was still a rough ride. And that's going to take us into our fifth and final round, tied at 2 apiece. Who will take the win? Will it be the boats or Haulover Inlet? And our fifth round contestant is going to show you what it's like when you come rolling through Haulover, but maybe you're looking to get wet. I mean, that's the only thing I can imagine here. They put a bunch of weight in the bow with people, and they're coming through entirely too slow, and that's only going to have one result on a big day like today, and that's going to be stuffing the bow. And right here you can see they've filled that bow with water, and our crew's pretty much soaked already. Our captain still hasn't tried to pick up the pace though, so they're going to continue to stuff the bow and take water over the front, unless this captain decides to get on those throttles and get this thing up on plane. Even one of the ladies in the bow is pointing to the left like, get out of the washing machine, but our captain's going to just continue to make his way out and continue at the same speed, which is probably just going to have the same result. But that's going to give Haulover the win in this round and Haulover the win in this episode. Thanks for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Boats vs. Haulover. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down here at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, we do some great comedy, educational boating videos over there. And of course, the Miami Boat Ramps channel that focuses on all the hilarity that happens at the boat ramps in South Florida. And if you haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.